Good morning, students. So far, we have discussed the poem Happiness. We have discussed the author's introduction, and we have discussed the poem Happiness and what that poem says or what that poem explains. We have discussed so far, and we have discussed the concept of annotations, how to write annotations, and how to appreciate the poem. So, what we have appreciated in the poem Happiness, and we have discussed the questions and answers that help the students or the learners to check the level of understanding of the poem. We have also discussed the glossary, means the words that were used in the poem, the words and their meanings and their parts of speech also were discussed. And annotations, the poetic line is given, and the learners and the students are asked to annotate the poetic line. And how to annotate the poetic line is we need to introduce where that poetic line has been taken or extracted from which poem, introducing author, introducing context and elaboration and description. All these we need to write in the annotations. And also we've also discussed two major questions. Explain the narrator's experience in finding out the words, and explain the narrator's experience of how to attain happiness or what happiness is. And we have also discussed the appreciation of the poem, how to appreciate a poem, and what are the elements to appreciate a poem. All these we have discussed. Now let us look into some other concepts, and this will be the last video lecture of the first unit, that is happiness, the first poem. Right, now word study is another concept here. So if you look at the poem Happiness, there is a word, I met executives who boss the work of thousands of people. Here the word boss is used. The word boss is generally is a noun, parts of speech noun. But when it comes to this poem, the word boss is used as a verb. Boss. So is there any other word? Is there any other significant word that can be used in the place of the word boss? Can you identify? Can you find out a similar word or a significant word or a suitable word that has to be synonymous with the word boss? Supervise can be acceptable, the word supervise also, because supervise in the sense monitoring or inspecting somebody's work or thousands and thousands of people's work is generally generally boss. The word boss can be used to supervise, can be used to monitor, can be used to inspect, can be used to check, or can be used to authoritative. In that way we can use the word boss. So word study is like this. So word study is nothing but what are the words that are similar, or how to learn new vocabulary, or how to learn similar words or synonyms and antonyms of the words, and what is the root word. All these come under the category called word study. Next topic is here listening and speaking. Hungarians were listening to music. To be happy, keep on listening to music. That is the question arises. So listening and speaking, another important concept here. So listening and speaking, reading and writing, these four skills are called communication skills. Listening and speaking are called receptive. Listening and speaking, reading, so listening and the reading are called receptive, speaking and writing are called productive. Listening, speaking in the sense, in the case of listening, in the case of reading, you don't need the help of anybody. But in the case of speaking, in the case of writing, your words will influence or will convey messages in the form of in the form of oral communication or in the form of written communication. So in the case of listening and speaking, Hungarians were listening to music to be happy, to keep on listening to music. That is the question arises now and then. So what is the way to be happy? There are many ways, and happiness depends on individual person. To be happy, for example, for you, if you watch a movie, for some people, watching movie is happiness for them. For some people, playing cricket is happiness for them. For some people, reading books. For some people, cooking. For some people, adventuring. It depends on individual interests. So here, listening and speaking has been used in this poem. So listening here, the Hungarians are listening to music and having a keg of beer. So that is happiness for them. The writer finds out happiness in them because they are listening to music and they are drinking beer on the tree nearby river. So this you need to identify. And listen to an English song. Try to identify whether you will whether you will attain happiness. So this is you need to do it. Writing, another important aspect here. Write a small paragraph narrating one of your own experiences of happiness. You please write a narrate. You just try to imagine or try to understand or try to narrate or try to write down, try to jot down some of the paragraphs, small paragraphs that should have your own experiences of being happy. So just try to collect the best memory of your life, the best happiest moment or the best happy moment in your life. So collect and write a small paragraph of it. Now another concept, thinking, is given. Whereas the speaker seen the Hungarians near tree, under the trees, and the river and trees connected with the happiness, think and discuss. Right? This you need to understand. The speaker actually has seen the Hungarians under the tree near river. The Hungarians with their women and children having keg of beer and listening to music, the musical instruments named accordion, and how are river and trees connected with the happiness. How do you attain happiness from river and trees? Think and discuss once. The crowd of Hungarians includes their women and children. Think of the significance of the word women and children. Happiness is only possible with others. Happiness is not possible when you are alone. Doesn't loneliness give you happiness? Only happiness is gained or happiness is attained only from others. Isn't man a social human being, a social animal, or isn't man a gregarious animal? Man is a social animal. It is true, because without interaction with the society, man cannot live. Man cannot live alone in the world. Aristotle said, man is a social animal, or man is a gregarious animal. A man has to depend on other people, has to interact, has to speak, has to do something with other people. Otherwise, it is impossible to exist in the world. Existence is possible. Existence or living is possible in the society with interaction. So society, this is how people say. So can some people be crowd? Is it possible to some people to be alone in the crowd? Is it possible to some of the people to be alone in the crowd? So this you need to identify. It's a philosophical thinking. You need to understand from philosophical perspective. The narrator saw the required answer. Who showed him? In the poem, the narrator could identify the answer by looking at the group of Hungarians. They are enjoying the present moment. Who showed him? No, nobody showed him. The crowd of Hungarians, suppose the narrator wants to know the web designing, for example, where he has to go, whether he has to go to a layman or whether he has to go to a professor, where he has to go, he has to go. So now think of it. Clearly decide the approach to educated persons and lay educated persons are experienced persons. So two are very important. Experienced in the sense they were already involved, educated who already have the knowledge of it. So both are important. Whom to meet, when to meet in the life. So think of these three factors in life. The last part of the lesson, word games. Famous executives boss the work of thousands of men. 1,000 word, is there any special feature of it? 0 to 1,000, if you look at the word 0 to 1,000, after 1,000 words, the first letter A appears interesting. The first letter A, B, C, D do not appear in the first 100 numbers. For example, 0 to 90, if you look at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this, you do not find the letters A, B, C, D. D appears only in the letter in the word 100. A appears in the 1,000, C appears in crore, B appears in billion. This you can find out. Now this is an interesting game of word study. Now say 6 words without using the letter E. So those words could be try, fry, fly, saw, sky. There are many words. This poem interestingly consists of 28 words that do not use the letter E. Find it out. So these are all this is the word games. So this is how we did it. So far we have finished the first lesson, first poem, that is happiness, includes grammatical exercises and everything. In the next video we'll start the prose lesson. So we'll start prose from in the next video. After that we'll go to grammatical exercises. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much.